ballpark that every NBA fan wants to see. Two of the league's best teams are some of its biggest stars.
So much talent on both sides in this one. Impossible not to get fired up and excited for a game of this caliber. And when these teams get together, there's a lot of pride on the line, too.
DeRozan's shot is good.
Boy, what a nice touch from DeRozan. A savvy veteran makes it look so easy when he scores there.
Rubio against Lowry. Pass to Towns. From 8. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
I got him.
Now Lowry. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Valanciunas. Rebound, Minnesota. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
A bad outing offensively. You break that game down, their issues were pretty clear.
Yeah, the offense was AWOL. It just wasn't there. No rhythm, no flow, just a tough day.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep. And it's Kyle Lowry with the rebound. Here's Toronto. This is their first chance this season playing the Timberwolves.
In their meetings last year, they split the season series. Happens a fair amount between teams from the East and West.
And, you know, when you only see a team twice a year, it's hard to really get a good understanding of who they are, or a good feel for them. And oftentimes, that can lead to a series split.
Levine kicks to Rubio. Pass to Wiggins. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Well, it was Toronto winning their last game against Cleveland.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Chang with a screen on Lowry. Pass to Towns. Second chance shot. The shot misses. Nice feed from Valanciunas.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
Siakam misses.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
DeRozan with the rebound. Raptors with the lead. Valanciunas sets a screen for DeRozan. And it's stolen by Ricky Rubio. Levine with it, now guarded by DeRozan. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And, you know, that's going to be free throws. I mean, the length and quickness of Wiggins forcing the defender's hand there.
The Timberwolves shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
The first free throw is good.
You know, it's interesting. Some people say Wiggins should play meaner, but to me, the most important thing is that he improves his overall game every year.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Dunn's checked in. And both free throws good for Wiggins. Toronto's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Outside DeRozan. Valanciunas with a screen on Dunn. Here's DeRozan, and the rejection by Towns.
When Towns bears down on that defensive side of the floor, you see his promise as a shot blocker.
Wiggins kicks to Dunn. Pass to Towns. Towns is doubled. Clock at 6. Chang with a screen on Ross. Here's Dunn. Drills the baseline jumper. Here is Lowry. His last outing with 20 points. So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. Joseph, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And how about a look now at the first-year block leaders in the NBA? Here are the top rookie intimidators. On that list, number 5, Pascal Siakam.
And that ability to send shots away at the rim, so highly valued. It takes guts to put yourself in harm's way and contest those finishers.
Well, he does such a good job of positioning himself, so you have a hard time getting shots over him. One of the best of all rookies denying the rim.
Lowry. It's hauled in by Dunn. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Here's Rubio. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn.
With the ball on the string now, Rubio using change of pace to get the shot he needs. I like it.
Lowry against Rubio. Floats it up there for Siakam. And stolen by Wiggins. 1:31 left to play in the first quarter. Towns the pass to Wiggins. Back to Dunn. Toronto grabs the miss. Joseph looking around. Pass to Lowry. Lets it fly. And again, Toronto no luck. Timberwolves leading by 4. Rubio outside. Launches a 3. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Outside for Lowry. Back to Joseph. And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Toronto. Sullinger's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Damari Carroll comes in for Pascal Siakam. And it's Powell in for Terrence Ross. 43 seconds left here in the first quarter. Lowry's shot is good.
A burly, bruising point guard. Lowry is good at using that upper body strength to fight through contact.
Jones with it. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Just 5 on the clock. Kept alive. Hill. And Hill throws it down.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Right side Lowry. Can't connect from 14 feet out.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And that does it for the first quarter. Minnesota on top, up by 4. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take so far on the Timberwolves?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Now here's Jones. Dunn kicks to Jones. Inside. Here's Hill. Carroll with the rebound. Raptors trail by 4. Here's DeRozan. And he goes right over Tyus Jones and slams it down.
Well, guys, we've seen DeRozan. He's got tremendous bounce. And when he's airborne, not only is he up high, he's strong while he's in the air, too. Really special.
The Timberwolves shooting only 27% from the field, looking pretty ugly out there. Hill sets the screen for Dunn. Back to Jones. Hill, a screen on Joseph. Jones for 3. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Raptors shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. Powell kicks to Carroll. And no good, had a chance to take the lead there. Timberwolves have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Joseph against Jones. And things coming into focus in this season now, Greg. Teams pretty much know where they stand at this point.
And that's why it's such an important time of the year, Kevin. As a franchise, you know where your problem areas are, and it's time to address them or start planning for the future.
Well, that's strong work inside to force that call.
The Raptors shooting their first free throws here tonight.
Shoot two.
First free throw is good. And some changes here for the Raptors. Valanciunas comes in for Jared Sullinger. And Terrence Ross is subbed in for Damari Carroll. Anderson, he's checked in for Minnesota. Rush comes in for Levine. And it's tied up with that one. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Has to Rush. Back to Jones. Hill, a screen on Joseph. Jones, no one around him. Nailed from three-point land. Jones has got his first 3 points of the game. Now, here's Joseph. No scoring in this one. On the wing, DeRozan. Overdone. And it's DeRozan missing.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over him.
Jones with the bounce pass. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Outside, Joseph. Pass to Ross. Joseph sets a screen for Ross. Banked in off the glass. Ross has got his first points of the game.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Anderson, a screen on DeRozan. Here's Dunn. Ross grabs the board. Toronto trailing. Driving inside. And the jam by Ross.
And when Ross gets ahead of steam going to the rim, I don't know about you, but I'm getting out of there.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And the Raptors with some changes. Siakam is checked in for Powell, and Kyle Lowry subbed in for Joseph. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Hill. Gorgie Dang comes in for Anderson. Andrew Wiggins checked in for Brandon Rush. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Tyus Jones. Toronto on defense. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Dunn outside. Wiggins in the post. He's guarded by Ross.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
And here's Lowry. Out to DeRozan. 5 to shoot. Three-pointer on the way. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Rubio looking it over. Pass to Wiggins. Over Ross. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And so it's Ross. He brings it up for the Raptors. Outside Lowry. Valanciunas sets a screen for Lowry. No good from outside. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Rubio outside. Pass to Wiggins. Down low. Here's Towns. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. For Toronto, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Down against DeRozan. Screen by Valanciunas. DeRozan finds Valanciunas. Rebound by Jang. Timberwolves trail. Wiggins with the bounce pass. 43 seconds left to play in the first half. Back to Rubio. Takes a 3. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Toronto's gone 0 of 3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Left side Lowry. To the middle. Here's Ross. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Ross has got the lead up to 3 now for Toronto. And we've got an injury out on the floor. Very unfortunate as always, guys. Don't like to see this.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
Yeah, you know, aside from some of the player protection rules, which have been of benefit, a lot of it just comes down to what the body can withstand.
Levine against Joseph. Levine dishes to Towns. Rush from outside. Kick out to Levine. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. And that makes it a tie ball game. It's all tied in Toronto. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
Taking a look at the Raptors, they're the top dog at the moment. You have to say they've earned it with their play on the court. Stellar performances.
And guys, how about the Raptors? Involved in a very competitive matchup right now.
You know, I love what they're doing, being patient on offense.
And that's all for us now.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Terrence Ross with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. Let's find out the news on Andrew Wiggins. David, what's the update?
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from the Timberwolves head athletic trainer. And the news is not good. He does have a broken wrist. Unfortunately, he's going to be out for a while. This is an injury that takes some time to heal. That's tough news. Back to you guys.
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
And in the training room, guys. I mean, that is not going to be an easy injury to bounce back from.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
That shot off. Nice D from Valanciunas. About 1 minute played here in the second half. No good from Ross. And here are the Timberwolves. A 2-point game. Levine passes to Rubio. Back to Levine. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's going to be on Siakam.
And bringing the fight there. Levine, fearless. Creating contact for the potential +1.
And with David Stern stepping aside after 3 decades as the NBA commissioner, Clark, how do you evaluate his successor, Adam Silver, after his first couple years on the job?
You know what, Kevin? It's pretty remarkable how smooth the succession has been. I think Adam Silver has been fantastic. Unique in his own way, but clearly a tremendous leader that has the respect of the owners, the players, the league and the fans, and that's hard to do. I think he's been platinum level.
That one misses for Levine.
When you couple Levine's shooting touch with his explosive athleticism, very easy to see why scouts were so high on him coming into the draft.
Now here's DeRozan. He has 6. Valanciunas inside. Started by Levine. He gets it in there. And the Raptors lead by 2.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Still a ways to go between now and the three-point contest, but it's always fun to talk about it. Let's see who has the best shot to earn a spot in this year's event.
And maybe this list changes between now and All-Star Weekend, but I don't think anybody would be disappointed if it stays exactly the same as it is right now.
And you look at Lowry. He's got a place in the three-point contest within his reach. I hope he makes it because I know how much this would mean to him to be a part of the event.
I mean, that's a good call, Kevin. He's the type of player that can really deliver on a stage like that. He'll be very dangerous if he ultimately gets in.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase this year. Some incredible shooters, that's for certain. We'll keep you updated as we find out more.
Yeah, I think we're in for a real treat. I think the increased importance of the three-point shot in today's game has really shined a light on the talent, precision, and really the wow factor of how these guys can drill the long ball.
Toronto calls timeout.
And they're in the top 10 in field goal percentage. They know when to push the action and when to pull it back.
And talking again about the job they've done keeping their turnovers down. It's not that they play it safe, they play in control. And that's an important difference. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Ross finds DeRozan. Valanciunas with a screen on Dunn. Outside Lowry. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Rubio. The shot by Lowry, no good. And it's Rubio with the ball for the Timberwolves. Pass to Levine. Towns a screen on Ross. Levine passes to Jang.
Strong move in the painted area. I mean, Jang draws a lot more fouls when being aggressive.
The Timberwolves made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. And Toronto making a change here. Carroll's checked in. And Jang drops them both.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Lowry looking around. DeRozan bounce pass. Floats one, and it's blocked. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Towns sets the pick for Levine.
Levine is so good at putting pressure on the defense and drawing fouls. He's an active, engaged scorer.
He's 0 of 1 from the line, missing on his first trip.
And they have really leaned on his free throw shooting at times this season. He's been there for them, too, with 88% from the line.
And, fellas, I think you have to like his improvements over his free throw numbers from a year ago. It's not a significant number or a huge amount, but it's improvement nonetheless.
Minnesota making some changes. Hill comes in for Towns, and Jones subbed in for Ricky Rubio. And so Levine nails both of them. Now Lowry. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Levine against DeRozan. Over Levine. And it's DeRozan missing. Minnesota leading by 4. Pass to Levine. Now here's Jang. Carroll covering. Now the Raptors moving it up. Back to Lowry. DeRozan surveying the D. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
That is a DeRozan specialty there. Draw contact, convert, and then head to the line for a freebie. Not by accident. That's his plan.
Rush is checked in for Zach LaVine. That's good from DeMar DeRozan. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Jones against Lowry. Jang with a screen on Lowry. Jones for 3. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Raptors have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Here's Lowry. Pass to Ross. DeRozan on the wing.
You can't be overly aggressive with DeRozan. I mean, the second he senses and feels that you are, he'll take advantage of it.
The Raptors shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
And I like the aggressiveness of DeMar DeRozan's game. He's constantly testing the defense, looking for any weakness he can exploit to get a bucket.
Sullinger's checked in for Valanciunas. Minnesota also with the sub. Perry's checked in. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Norman Powell's checked in for Toronto. Corey Joseph comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Jones with it. Hill a screen on Lowry. To the paint. And Hill the bucket on the assist by Jones. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
And they drew that one up perfectly. Caught the defense napping on that pick and roll.
Sullinger a screen on done. Joseph the pass to Sullinger. The shot's good. Sullinger's got his first bucket of the night.
Tell you what, you give Joseph a passing lane in these pick and roll sets, and he takes advantage of it.
52 seconds left to play here in the third. Lowry against Jones. Pass to Hill. Here's Rush. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Shot clock at 3. Tries a 3. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Boy, I tell you what, Dunn does a little bit of everything out there. A stat sheet stuffer for sure. He scores it. He passes it well. Also gets to the glass from his position.
Reset.
And he can't get the first one. He's off on the second.
You always have to take advantage of trips to the line.
And on his third shot, he finally gets it to fall.
And you can see that even though he ties the game up, disappointed he couldn't give him the lead.
Powell kicks to Joseph. Pass to Carroll for three. Drains the three-pointer.
He is a legit catch-and-shoot option. Damari Carroll comfortable rising up as soon as he gets it.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Jones looking for an opening. 12 seconds left in the third. Dunn passes to Hill. Shot clock at 5. The jump hook, another miss by Minnesota.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Raptors lead by 3. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Sullinger with a screen for DeRozan. In the corner, Powell with it. Joseph against Jones. From the line. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Joseph's got the lead up to 5 now for the Raptors. And it's Jones with the ball for the Timberwolves. Done outside. To the inside. Here's Perry, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Oh, man, that was a loud bucket.
It's Powell on the wing. Pass to Carroll. On the wing, DeRozan. Dunn covering. Down low. Sullinger inside. He's against Hill. Sullinger, no good. Timberwolves trail by 3. Here's Dunn. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones.
Good awareness that time by him. I like when he gets it to his open teammates. Keep your eyes and head up.
Powell, the pass to Carroll. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Here's Sullinger. Toronto needs to get off a shot. It's stolen by Hill. Sullinger, no good. Sullinger's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Here's Dunn. And he uses the glass on the layup. That's 7 points for Chris Dunn. It's been a tight one so far. Very close game.
And matchups, it's really what it's all about, and these two teams are really equal.
Now here's DeRozan. It's hauled in by Dunn. Dunn's got 4 rebounds in this game. Inside, Hill. Hill. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
Putting in the effort to get a second chance look. Nice.
The Raptors call timeout. A new group in now for the Raptors. Valanciunas, who's checked in for Jared Sullinger. Pascal Siakam comes in for Damari Carroll. Terrence Ross is checked in for Norman Powell. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Corey Joseph. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hi, guys. During that last break, I heard what the Raptors coach told to his team. He said in the huddle, you got to play some defense in the paint. They're getting too much in there. Battle down low. Time to fight, guys.
Thanks so much, David. Now, here's Lowry. Valanciunas with a screen on dime. And Gorgui Dieng is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. And DeRozan kicks to Ross. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. Ross has got the game tied up here for the Raptors. Rubio the pass to Towns. Towns sets the pick for Levine. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And a chance now to look at the schedule coming up for the Toronto Raptors. On Friday, they'll tip off a road trip in Boston where they'll take on the Celtics. And then on Monday, they'll tip it off a homestand starting with the Milwaukee Bucks.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Levine. And so Levine nails both of them.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And guys, I think it's exactly the right thing to do with the lead. Keep going at defenders and find a way to get yourself to the line.
And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
DeRozan is deceptive in his height and quickness, so I think it makes him hard to guard, especially from this area.
That's good from DeMar DeRozan.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Both free throws good from DeRozan. So it's Rubio bringing it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Outside, Levine. Towns a screen on Ross. For 3, Levine. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Siakam's got rebound number 5 here tonight. DeRozan inside. Dunn covering. DeRozan's shot is off. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Timberwolves have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Levine, the bounce pass. Here's Towns.
Nice job of affecting the shot there by Valanciunas, using those long arms to just frustrate the shooter.
And DeRozan kicks to Lowry. Pass to DeRozan. 5 on the clock. Another shot. It's hauled in by Dunn. Dunn's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now Levine. Spins. Now Towns. Guarded by Valanciunas. Towns, no luck. This possession gives them a chance to take the lead.
Yeah, they don't want to let this one slip away.
It's Rubio. The putback. It's good on the putback. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And we also got to highlight how lackluster the opposition has been in terms of boxing out. This team is flat out bullying them on the offensive glass.
Free throw is off from DeRozan. The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Rubio outside. Here's Towns. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
And that's the aggressiveness you love from Towns inside. You have to have that tenacity at the NBA level.
He knocks down the clutch free throw.
And the future certainly seems bright for Towns. I mean, he's a multi-talented big guy who wants to be great and is willing to put the work in to do so.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 2-point ball game.
And he doesn't let the pressure get to him. Cool and confident from the line.
The Raptors call timeout. The Raptors call timeout. .50 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Now, here's DeRozan. Valanciunas with a screen on dime. Here's DeRozan. Good! A huge shot to tie it up.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. .36 seconds left in the fourth. Rubio outside. Here's Towns. Another miss by Minnesota. Here's Toronto. And here's DeRozan. Five to shoot. Valanciunas with a screen on dime. Here's DeRozan. Oh, no good there. The potential game winner off the mark. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast.
Here we go.
Now Lowry. Here's DeRozan. Valanciunas with a screen on dunk. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
DeRozan sizing up the situation and making the right read. That's basketball savvy. We call that hoops sense.
To the paint. Here's Jang. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Siakam's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. DeRozan finds Lowry. DeRozan against Dunk. They get the rebound. Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
Banging inside Siakam. Second chance points. I love it.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Towns. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Well, as we saw, 4 quarters not enough. We're just over a minute into overtime. And Valanciunas kicks to Ross. Pass to Lowry. Fires the 3. A 3-pointer is right on target. And it's a 7-point Raptor lead.
Well, there's a pit bull kind of quality to Kyle Lowry's game. He's relentless at both ends.
And here's Towns. For Valanciunas, the Timberwolves again can't hit. Siakam passes to DeRozan. Valanciunas with the ball over Rubio. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Valanciunas has got the lead up to 9 now for the Raptors. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Rubio outside. Pass to Towns. Shot to stop the run. No good that time. Nice D from Valanciunas. Raptors leading by 9. Outside Lowry. Here's DeRozan. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. He drops the first one, and that'll push the lead to double digits. And he is unable to get the second one. And so Levine will bring it up now for the Timberwolves. Done with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. To the middle. It's tipped and stolen by Siakam. Pass to DeRozan. Back to Lowry. Now here's Valanciunas. Here's DeRozan. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Raptors lead by 12.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
Lowry with the ball. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came through big and did exactly what was necessary once we got into OT.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now we present the...